Welcome to day 8 of the 75 Days No Gambling Challenge. By now, you're starting to see that recovery is not just about resisting the urge to gamble, it's about rebuilding your life from the ground up. Today's focus is one of the most critical, yet often overlooked, parts of the recovery journey. It's called Decluttering Temptations. And I want to be upfront with you. If you skip this step or take it lightly, you're risking everything you've worked so hard to build so far. This isn't just about tidying up. It's about transforming your environment to support your new identity. Let's start with something simple but powerful: your physical space. The room you wake up in, the place where you spend your evenings, your car, your kitchen, your drawers. Every one of these areas either supports your recovery or undermines it. Think about it like this. Your space is like a mirror for your mental state. Cluttered spaces often reflect a cluttered, anxious, or overwhelmed mind. And when your mind is in that state, you're far more vulnerable to relapse. So this isn't just a cleanup task, it's a recovery strategy. Take a deep breath and walk through your home as if you're seeing it for the first time. Ask yourself, does this space represent the person I'm becoming or the person I'm trying to leave behind? Be honest. Start with the obvious triggers: old betting slips, casino memorabilia, even clothing you used to wear on gambling nights. Get rid of it. Throw it away. Not because it's inherently bad, but because it belongs to a chapter of your life that you're closing. By physically removing these objects, you're telling your brain, we're not going back. But I want you to go deeper than just the gambling-related items. Look at every corner of your home. Are there piles of clothes you never wear? Broken gadgets you keep saying you'll fix? Stacks of paper, junk drawers, storage areas filled with things you haven't touched in years? Let them go. Decluttering isn't just about addiction, it's about releasing everything that weighs you down. It's old clothes you never wear, but keep just in case. Donate them. They're taking up mental and emotional space. Goes. Those things remind you of who you were, not who you're becoming. And here's something powerful you can do today. Rearrange your furniture. I know it might sound silly or small, but when you change the layout of your home even just a little, you're signaling to your brain that something new is happening. You're breaking old patterns, physically and mentally. The couch you always sat on while gambling? Move it. The desk you used to place bets from? Rearrange it. A new layout gives your environment fresh energy and helps disconnect you from old routines tied to addiction. Even adding plants, uplifting art, or a vision board can remind you of the future you're stepping into. Now let's shift to your digital space, which is often more cluttered than we realize. Start with your phone. Delete every single gambling app immediately. There's no such thing as just keeping it in case. That in case is a future relapse waiting to happen. Block gambling sites. Unsubscribe from newsletters that promote betting odds, and clear your browser history. But go even further. Declutter your social media. Unfollow pages that glamorize wealth, easy money, or gambling culture. These accounts create unrealistic expectations and reignite the fantasy that gambling will somehow solve your problems. It won't, and deep down, you already know that. Take time to declutter your email inbox. Clear out those thousands of unread messages that silently contribute to your sense of chaos and overwhelm. Organize your folders. Create digital order, because digital peace leads to mental clarity. Now comes one of the hardest but most necessary parts: decluttering your social life. You know who they are, the friends or acquaintances who are always talking about bets, jackpots, odds, or casino runs. Maybe they mean well, maybe they're fun to be around, but right now they are not helping you heal. You do not owe anyone access to your energy during recovery. You have to protect your peace like it's sacred, because it is. This doesn't mean cutting people off cruelly. It means gently but firmly setting boundaries. It means saying, I'm focused on rebuilding my life right now. I need space to do that. And it's not just about distancing yourself from harmful influences. It's also about inviting in better ones. Surround yourself digitally or in person with people who are walking the same path. People who talk about self-discipline, personal growth, and healing. Recovery is a lonely road when you're doing it in isolation, but it's a powerful journey when you're surrounded by others who understand your fight. Now let's look at your routines and schedule. One of the reasons gambling became so deeply embedded into your life was probably because it filled empty space, empty time slots, emotional voids, unstructured days. When your life lacks structure, your brain seeks stimulation, and it usually returns to whatever once gave it a dopamine spike. That's why your daily routine is one of the greatest weapons you have in recovery. I highly recommend reading The 5 a.m. Club by Robin Sharma. This book isn't just about waking up early, it's about owning your morning, setting a powerful tone for your day, and creating rituals that serve your highest self. Imagine starting each day with clarity, intention, and control instead of chaos, guilt, and triggers. Building a solid morning routine. If you start with 20 minutes of stretching, journaling or reading creates momentum, and momentum kills temptation. Now let's talk about the toughest clutter of all your emotions. We all carry emotional baggage, but during recovery, that baggage becomes extra heavy because unresolved feelings eat away at our peace. Here's your game plan: journaling. Start writing down your thoughts, especially those you try to ignore. Guilt, shame, fear, anger. By putting pen to paper, you're releasing these emotions from your subconscious. Meditation and mindfulness. Dedicate 10 minutes daily to being present. Focus on your breath. Observe your thoughts without judgment. Therapy or coaching. If possible, seek professional help. Talking to someone who understands addiction can be life-changing. Don't forget self-care. Simple acts like getting enough sleep, eating well, and exercising help clear your mind and strengthen your resolve. You've got this. One day, one habit, one powerful choice at a time. Finally, your daily mantra for today. Do not merely exist. Live. Your life is a canvas. Paint it with the colors of courage, hope, and resilience. So here's your Day 8 challenge. Clean your physical space. Clean it. Throw out what doesn't belong in your recovery. Rearrange your furniture. Declutter your phone, your social media, your relationships, and your routine. Take full control of your environment. Because once you do, you're no longer just avoiding gambling. You're creating a life that no longer needs it. I'll see you tomorrow for Day 9.